So apparently, according to the community here on DIE, they would like to see more of my stupid adventures. So here we are. This is Prthvi, however you pronounce it, which is Hindu for Earth, I believe. It's currently snowing, and something that people didn't know before, slash clear weather. Wait a minute. Weather clear? My own command, and I forgot it. Look at that nebula over there. How cool is that? And my little mountain base. All hidden away, little what's-a-majiggy, trying to get myself back into space. My little Atmo miner there, chilling. A little internal mountain facility. My gravel pit. Everyone's got to have a gravel pit. My internal wind farm, which does absolutely nothing. Useless. This, on the other hand, this little gadget, got two condensers, two sorters on a conveyor with an O2 gen, and two engines and a hydrogen tank, just providing a little boost. Here is my current failed attempt. I tried to take off with so much stuff in the cargo container that it's failed miserably. I can't get out through my ceiling exit, so I need to repair that. I I plan on getting into space. We have a little station kindly donated to us by a Nuokan. I don't really know how to pronounce your name, so I apologize if I got that wrong. As well as the remains of my base ship still top gridding there somewhere out in space. We'll go see how much of that I can reclaim. And then I've got 3 new designs of ships which I've been working on recently. 2 pretty minimalistic, uninteresting designs designed with efficiency in mind, and another far less efficient design with, well, an awesome railgun in mind. So I guess I'll have to disclose some of my secrets. I guess the real secret was more on the earlier version, but Weapon Core has some self-grid damage stuff that prevents my previous designs from working properly. So that's not really going to be very helpful, I'm afraid. This has just gone terribly wrong, and I'm not really sure what to do to fix it. I don't have enough upthrust, and I'm also extremely low on cobalt, so I can't really afford to make anything else with cobalt, or I won't be able to get off. Well, once I get into space, I won't be able to do anything with it. What are those guys saying? They're not interested in Splitsy's series when he went to private server. To be fair, I feel the same way. I enjoyed Splitsy's series, and then he went to his private server, which is understandable given the situation. But the whole point of that co-op group thing was to have the input from the rest of the community, and where he cuts off for the private server also happens to be the exact same time that I found him building his large ship and put a couple of railgun rounds through it after he failed to give me cobalt ransom. I have the clips for that, so I should probably put those on here so that we can all see Splitsy getting hit and doing a runner. To be fair, he did escape, so there is that. What else are they saying? Fun is in the community. Shows you how not to do at the same time. Well, I'm glad I'm glad everyone enjoys them. To be honest, it takes quite a lot of effort to make. You have to record game footage, which is like 3 or 4 hours, compress it down into 1 hour, which means you have to watch through all of your footage and then compress the bits, which means you have to watch the 4 hours of gameplay. Then you have to edit the hour that you've got, and then you have to render it, and then you have to upload it. And those things aren't always easy. I am a programmer, so you'd think it would be easier, but apparently I'm a stupid one, so video editing is not exactly my, come on, my foray. Fucking lagging around. Just want to build the thruster. And also this front. Atmo engine is damaged, so I'll just repair those things. I'm not going to be able to build the cobalt because... Oh. Wait, what? I have cobalt? Oh, okay, I have some cobalt. Well, I guess that at least justifies my doing it. I can't tell if they're talking about me or if they're talking about something else. Is my build planner being stupid? Or am I just putting them in the wrong blocks at the same time? I do wonder how many people know how to use the build planner actually. I should probably cover that. So if you middle mouse button, you can add things to your build planner. If you shift and middle mouse button on an open inventory port, you'll get them added automatically to the production queue. If you middle mouse button, it'll attempt to pull all of those components. Alt middle mouse button will attempt to do the reverse and take everything except like bottles and credits and data pads and tools and try and put them in the inventory that you're looking at. Very useful when you're mining. You just want to drop. You'll have seen in my previous videos where I just look at a container and the stone just disappears out of my inventory. It's because I'm alt middle mouse butting to get the stone out of my inventory and put it into whatever it is I'm looking at. Just turn that. Oh, it's off. Oh. What? 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 I don't know. I'm not sure why turning one off and building it is the same as turning them all. Here's a good example. So I've got all of this stuff in my inventory. Oh, was I going to build an ore detector? I think I was. That was the one thing I was going to build. We'll just sneak it underneath here. Just put a cute little ore detector. Ah, fuck, can't reach it. God fucking damn it. Fuck, fuck. There we go. Yeah, that'll be handy. These things drain a bit of power, so whilst we've got nothing to actually detect, what we'll do is we'll just turn that off. But when we do turn it on, we're probably going to want all of it, so we're just going to set that range all the way up. Yeah, I doubt that that one thruster is going to give me the lift I need to get the cargo. Like, it's just full to the brim of everything I could possibly need or want once I get into space. And it might have been a little bit ambitious. What have we got here? We've got a survival kit, oxygen tank, which is full. One full oxygen tank is plenty. O2 gen, H2 tank, which is now full. Batteries, which are full. I've got the resources for solar panels to put on the edges here, but I'm not going to do that until I've left because A, wait, B, fit out the damn hole. Maybe. I don't want to risk it. I can do it when I'm up there. There's no sun in here anyway. It's not like it's going to benefit me. Yeah, I'm not sure what more I can do to get this damn thing off the ground. I suppose I could build another large thruster pointing downwards. Maybe. Seems like a waste because it's like 22 cobalt for that, which is like, oof, bit much. Let's see if this will be able to lift its own weight now. That is a fat negative right there. Oh, I don't know. Kinda, maybe. I'm gonna damage everything all over again. That is not what I want. Can I get back on the connector? Yes, I can. Hey. Alright. Yeah. Previously when I had this came out to here and then was on a hinge that tilted the whole thing backwards to look up there when I left here last time. But sadly, it was buggy as hell and quite dangerous. These ones I'll build later. They're not going to help me for now. I think I'm going to have to build some more upthrust to allow me to actually leave. I'm ready to leave now. All I need is to actually leave. I guess. What is it? What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down thrust. It's probably not enough, right? Okay, let's get some steel plates. Do you think one more would be enough? Almost definitely not, right? I'll be able to build all but one of these metal grids. Classic. I don't have the cobalt to waste on this. Please, no wasting. Okay, so I have to add that thrust to the group. Thrust. Ah, that's not the group. Hydro. All hydrogen thrust, same. Forwards thrust. Forwards unbuilt? What unbuilt? Surely not. We'll Normally I would set overrides so that we could minimize the amount of fuel that we waste as we exit, but I reckon I'm going to be so damn heavy that I'm probably not going to be able to leave without reaching full. I'll probably still only be at 200 ms, assuming I can even acquire positive speed increase. I'm aware I need a better mic as well. I apologize for the mic quality in this and the previous videos. Let's see if I now have enough thrust. That's a negative. God damn it. Well, eventually I'll burn enough hydrogen that it'll be light enough to take off, maybe, but then there's a good possibility that I won't have enough hydrogen to make the rest of the journey, which would be equally terrible. What to do, what to do, what to do. How? Nah, surely not. You know what? I reckon so. I reckon we're going to go with the worst possible choice we could make, which is we're going to over-engineer a solution that will almost definitely result in the destruction of everything that I have. That'll be fun for you guys. It won't be fun for me, and I'm sure Diff will be pissed off with me, but hey, such is life. So we're going to put a rotor. Have a little armor block. Rotor lock on. Gonna need some more steel plates. Fortunately, I'm not really shy of iron. Watch me run out of iron. Ah, God, I fucking... Oh wait, that was from my other container. Oh, I don't want to take those. Steel plates. Crammed in every nook and cranny I could fit it in. Alright, let's see if 6 is enough. 1, 2, 3. Oh, place it. I swear, weird shit only happens when I'm recording. Normally it's like absolutely fine, and then start recording, and then weird shit happens. Game pauses the hell up for no apparent reason. Probably gonna have placed a few armor blocks in dumb places. If I'm really, really mean, I'll force you all to slow boat with me across the system to wherever it is we're going. So what we need is for that length to exceed that length. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm gonna need a gear. Nice cheap gear, like that. It's got to be low enough to connect with the ground. Now I have no steel plates. Excellent. Fucking fantastic. So one steel plate. 1 steel plate. 1 steel plate. Interior wall. Go for sci-fi, because that's too high on the boxes. Of course it is. Of course. How silly of me. God damn it. Right. Drill? Just need those. Oh, when you respawn, you don't respawn with tools, so make sure you've got tools. And so that, nope, don't want it. To that effect, we'll just put 2 more logs. And I say I got no gravel now. This is when we can benefit from the survival kit's weird niche thing where it likes to keep gravel for some reason. Refinery. Okay, let's just dig out this real quick. Is that enough? Probably. We'll just finish building that. You gonna lock to that? Are you for real right now? What do you mean no? You're connected to it. Already? No comment. Honestly, I have no idea why it's deciding to be that way. Maybe we'll just try again. Get another interior plate while we're at it. Just do that to clear the queue. There we go. Next we'll build the rotor first. Boink, 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 boink. This is top engineer stuff, by the way. This is like pro engineer strats. Okay. Maybe it needs to be further over. Okay. Okay. Locked. Make sure the torque of this is high enough so it doesn't just flop over. We'll have braking torque up a nice old chunky kilonewton meters. I don't know. Probably that, right? The torque up to about the same. Again, I don't know. Probably that, right? And hopefully if we turn this off, and we should turn it off rather than switch lock. So because we don't want to end up with a connector bug, we'll switch lock, and then we'll turn it off because we don't want weird stuff to happen. And I guess what we do here is we set the velocity to 1. We turn the rotor lock off, and it wants to go the wrong direction. Should have blown up then, but Clang hasn't killed us yet. Turn the rotor lock. Okay, probably just not torquey enough to get up. Alright, well, I don't know. We'll see if we can give it a hand with the gyros. No? Can we move a little? Thrusters want to go for it, don't they? Maybe the connector bugged. Wanna wiggle? You wanna let me out? No? Why? Why does everything I come up with fail to work? Rotor. Switch lock. Why is it just not responding at all? It's not like on the gyros. Oh, probably because my landing gear is connected. And it's behaving like some kind of static grid. Well, it was a nice idea. It just fails to practically apply in any way, shape, or form. Let the damn thing move! Oh! Thrust! Allow it to move! No, it's just burning hydrogen for absolutely no apparent reason. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Open up the cargo containers. Large cargo container there is mine. That small cargo container is the one over there. I'm going to start putting heavy stuff. Not really that much heavy stuff in here. I guess that was the vast majority of the heavy stuff. Will you let me move now? No. Why must you do this to me? What the? Strength on that might be a little too high. Okay. Oh, that was suboptimal, but we are now facing in the right direction, burning fuel rapidly. Can this fucking rotor please come around quicker? Let's just face it more on the right. And then maybe if I take off a little bit, and then can I lock it? Please let me lock this. Oh my god, just let me lock the damn thing before I completely run out of hydrogen. This is so awkward. This is the opposite of... Why won't you lock? Oh. Could it be? Okay, I realize I've just ended up creating myself a different problem. How am I going to get back in there? Alright. Let's... never do things the easy way, apparently. Let's get ourselves back up there. I didn't even put it on the bar. Big dum dum. Getting higher. I didn't think that went through. That was very stupid. Okay, so you need at least a minimum of 2 out to get there. And then look at the ladders on these things. Probably put that one there, that one there. Getting higher. I can reach. I can reach. Okay, that should be sufficient. A bit of scaffold. Really? Of course I've done the very thing that I was not supposed to do. Even after I literally just said that I shouldn't do it. Ow. Sorry, I must admit I have had a little to drink, so it's quite possible that my two brain cells that would normally be rubbing together is struggling to do the usual amounts of rubbing that they would do. Was that close enough? Probably not, but that should be. And we'll just get rid of it before we launch so we don't worry that we might accidentally snag it. Might even be better actually if we get the large stuff. Okie dokie. Now we'll just put the shit that I had to take out back in. And then we should be able to launch, he says. This could take a little while. Yeah, you all thought my idea was stupid. Here we are, correctly positioned. All we know is that it can hold its weight. What we don't know is the rate at which it can accelerate. So even though it was able to hold its weight there in the tube, it's quite possible that this rate of acceleration is going to be so slow that we run out of H2 before we leave the grav well and fall all the way back to the planet and die horribly. Which is possible, because I have done no weight calculations. I've thrown on a large hydro thruster and thought, that'll probably be enough. So if I fail to plan to fail, even with my own words, it's serve me right, wouldn't it? Come on. How much more? I just want to leave a planet. I'm tired of gravity. I'm tired of day-night cycles. I'm tired of weather. Ugh, just everything. Space is so much better. Oh, aha, I deposited them before I fell. It was all part of the plan, I assure you. No lower access points. I could have all this time been accessing it from the connector at the bottom of the there. Well, you know what? I never claimed to be smart. So, such is life. Okay, how can I get rid of, and I guess I'm gonna have to launch with them in place, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe not with that one. It looks pretty dangerous there. Question is, can I jump and make it to the cockpit? If I do, then I'm launching. I can't be hanging around. Have we got everything? How much hydrogen? 83%. So we burnt 17% just screwing around. Ugh. Okay. Hiya! Oh no. That is suboptimal on so many levels. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, oh, parkour. That's it's gonna parkour my way up my own ship. Help if I didn't make it a giant bloody rod. Aha! Different angle was all that was necessary. Alright, this is gonna be hectic. But you know what? Oh no. Oh no. That is that is the opposite of good. It is too heavy. That is too heavy. It won't go. Uh, okay, I reckon then that maybe 100 of these. 100 of those. Power cells being extremely heavy. I wonder if they're actually better weight-wise to just carry the ores for them. Who knows? Alright, we'll take 100 out. We should have 64 of those damn things remaining. So let's take as much as we can. No. God damn it. Really? 52. I'm sure it's enough for whatever I put those in there for the original purpose of. Maybe. Probably not. Oh well. Try again. Why am I not moving? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. This is the opposite of what I wanted. I'm destroying parts of my base now. I have no idea why I can't. Wait, what? I can move, sort of. But I cannot. I can't move forwards at all. Right, well I'm just melting hydrogen again here, so let's see if I can get that. Let me get back on the ground. Oh my god. I'm gonna break something, I know it. Or maybe I just stay here until I do burn off enough hydrogen that I can... Ah. Oh. We're slowly moving! This is not a good idea. This is a terrible idea. For reference, if you ever find yourself in this position, land and solve your problem. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna go for it, because I'm stupid. Don't be like me. We're at 10 ms. We are not gaining much altitude. Oh no. Maybe if I reorient myself, I can gain speed a little quicker. Yeah, a little quicker. Just flatten myself out a little bit. Oh, I don't know what's going on there, but that is not ideal. You see, the problem is if I try and land now, well, it's just not going to work. I'm going to lose everything. So my options are up or die. So we're going to go with up. Let's see if we can plan out. Set the horizon. We're at 35 ms. Rapidly losing hydrogen. This is what I was saying earlier. That was highly unlikely that I would Need the override, because as you can see, I barely have enough thrust as it was. No one, there was never any chance I would have enough up thrust trying to take off flat. That was never going to happen. This is very dumb. This is a serious small brain moment. But so far we've lost our first 0.1 of a G. So the strain on the engines is only going to get less and less from this point onwards. Our velocity is going to increase, so the rate of that decretion of stress on the engine is going to hasten. Can only be good things now, right? Surely? Can't believe we're going to make it. Not with much spare O2, H2, but we're going to make it. Maybe. Am I turning? Why am I turning? I didn't turn. The gyros on this thing might be a little bit wonky. I might have to fix ship on it. Yeah, I think it's probably the rotor. Let's just go rotor, detach. We'll lose that for a sec. Yeah, that was what was causing it. A little bit of clang there. We'll just turn off our dampeners so we don't waste fuel fighting the velocity we've already gained. And really, we're at 0.26, so we'll have to readjust our heading once we're in space. So I'm not going to bother trying to acquire 250 ms again yet. I am aware this is an ugly little shuttle, by the way, in case anyone felt the need to comment. May as well put that on the bar, have a look. All 2 km. Sigrad. That's not really a big deal. So, the question is, do we go to the faction station? Or do I go back to the nebula immediately and try and recover that which was lost? I think Dipoblo? I don't even say his name. Anyway, my faction mate, my new faction mate, if he is going to go from the moon that he's departing from straight to the faction station after going to Pelican to get some ice, because ice is the one thing that we're going to really struggle for. So I guess I should head straight for the destroyed base ship in the vague hope that I might be able to reclaim some semblance of functionality. It would be a pretty big boost to progress if I do manage that. But that's like a good 3,000 kilometers. That's one hell of a slow boat. Let's have a look. 3,000 kilometers times by 4 divided by 60. Divided by 60. That's at least 3.5 hour real actual hours to travel that far, which is significant to say the least. But I could probably do it. I mean, I've got the water, I've got the space meal bars, which I may have stole from the coffee shop. Sorry, Sarah, I'm sure you don't mind. Yeah, actually, I think I'm not going to need these for a little while, so I'll put them in the cockpit, which I can't do. I can put that in there. Does that free up enough space? It does not. But I can put that in there. Does that free up enough space? Imagine having this much trouble for space. Ridiculous. Alright, we are still gaining altitude, and we are not yet out of the grav well, but very, very close to being so. Where are we going to go? I'm going to go up there, I reckon, somewhere around there. I'm aware that some of you will no doubt try to stream snipe me. Maybe not live, but I guess I'll just have to hang on my equipment, make sure you can't sneakily take it, or attack it, or destroy it, or whatever it is you might want to do, you cheeky buggers. Have we not left the atmosphere yet? This is... Come on. The game is Space Engineers, not Planet Engineers, so it's good that we're up here. I think we're going sideways more than we're going up now. Just going to go ahead and force some vector there. Should help get us clear of the gravity. What color should I paint it? Okay, we're finally in space. Always put your visor down before entering into a vacuum. I think we'll paint it some kind of like olive green. There we go. That's an ugly color. Nice. Okay. So let's just take our forward thrusters, save them into a group, take our backward thrusters, save them into a group. What we can do with that is we take the back thrust, make it, we don't need the rotor in there anymore, and we'll take that off as soon as we can. Back thrust needs to be on entirely. And basically, if you turn off back thrust but on damps, it'll kill all movement in all directions except for that which currently has no thrust, which of course is our rearwards thrust. So we'll just maintain all the relevant forward motion that we had previously, which may be 0. It was 0. So if we accelerate forwards now, even though we don't have the dampeners off, if I stop accelerating, we don't lose any speed. And if I change direction, we only lose as much speed as is absolutely necessary for us to head in a direction. And since the amount of thrust that you output is a contributing factor to the signature that you display on your vehicle, this is a very fuel efficient and therefore heat and thrust efficient way of changing your direction very subtly. So when you're trying to remain hidden, you can make small adjustments to your heading using your thrust without blooming your signature or without wasting too much hydrogen. And I don't have a lot of hydrogen to lose at the moment, as you can see, so it's a very critical thing. But I'm okay with that heading. We'll just turn all the thrust into one group, and we're just going to power on up to 250 ms. And then we're going to kill it. And now we're gliding. And we'll just stay like this until we get to our destination. I won't obviously make you sit here for the whole 3.5 hours that it's going to take me to do that. Um, but yeah, I'll catch you when we actually arrive at something you want to see.